brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So basically, I'm calling about my mom. I'm very concerned for her. She has a bad track record for being financially smart. And recently, she just got into a relationship. It's only been about 6 months. And he has a lot of money. So she thinks that she wants to quit her job and live off of his money and then sell her house. And then that's her retirement. So I just don't really know like how to give her advice. And she has asked me for advice.
She did ask.
Interesting.
She did ask for advice.
Okay, so because the one thing that changes the whole discussion is the marriage date. When are they getting married?
That's exactly my point as well. Like, I'm telling her you need to get married before you decide to quit your job or decide to move in with him. Like,
but is there?
Listen, if you quit your job and move in with somebody and sell your house that's rich, that's called a sugar daddy. We have a name for that.
The guy, I
don't care. He's a sugar daddy.
Still.
He might be a nice one, but that's what he is. No, you don't do that, Mom. How did you get to be mom and not know that?
Trust me, I don't know.
So what have you said to her? What have you said to her so far about it? What have you told her so far?
He wants to take care of her, and he supports her in any decision she wants to do. If she doesn't want to work anymore, that's okay. He'll pay for, all the bills, and she wants to sell her car. She also has she owes $20,000 on her car right now. $8,000 in credit cards. She's not good with her money.
And I'm saying, what have you told her about this? Have you told her anything yet?
I told her that one, she needs to get married if she wants to, rely on his income.
And did you tell her why?
For sure. And it's hard for her to listen to me because, like, I'm not married, so I don't.
Okay. Another strand. Well, you're her kid. That's strand one.
Yeah, and that's another thing, too.
Yeah. Yes. And then you've not been in the type of relationship that she's been in. At least that's the way she's going to view it, which is true. So you're fighting again, you're fighting a current 100%.
Let me tell you what. If you ask your mom's dad, he's probably gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we were to ask him...
They didn't have a good relationship.
They didn't have. That's probably not a good example. No. If we were to ask her uncle, he would have said, no, I'll bonk him on the head. No.
Right.
Or, I mean, even if you flip the script and put yourself in that situation, although I would love to think that she would tell you to do the opposite, but she might tell you to do the same thing that she's doing. So
She would smell that one out. I don't, your question is how to convince her of what all three of us know that this is a bad idea. Okay?
Yeah.
So I guess the thing is this. Okay, here's the thing. Anytime, Mom, you're making a great, huge decision, and there's a series of great, huge decisions you're making here, you have to play out the decision. Is it a happy decision? Now, the way that works is this. You're happy if this works, and you're still happy if this doesn't work. If it all works and you just play house and the sugar daddy takes care of you, it worked, you're happy. That's your plan. But what happens if he dumps you in the street for a 10-year younger version, trades you in on a new model, Mom, because he can do that pretty easily here by waving the exact same carrot he waved in front of you and be sugar daddy to somebody else. So when he puts you in the street with no house, no car, and no job, where are you going to be?
Exactly.
So you don't make big decisions like this, Mom, when one of the possible outcomes is devastation. Bad risk management, bad lack of wisdom. Mortgage rates have dropped, so if you're thinking about buying a home in the next year, contact your local Churchill mortgage team right now. If you wait, more people will be in the market competing for the same homes and potentially driving up prices. Churchill will help you do the math to be sure your budget is correct, making your home a blessing and helping you build lasting wealth. Learn more at churchillmortgage.com. churchillmortgage.com.
And I'm also just not in a position financially to help her. She's asked me in the past for money.
That doesn't enter into how stupid this is.
And listen,
Right.
you're gonna
Whether
have
you
to,
give her money or not doesn't mean this is smart.
and you're going to have to accept the fact that she's going to do, you could lay out the best argument in the world, like perfectly just eloquent, everything makes sense, and she could still go and make this choice, and it's going to be bad for her. And you're going to have to just learn how to live with that and accept the fact that she's a grown woman and she's making a bad mistake, and there's nothing, in many ways, there's nothing you can do about it. And I think that's the hardest part of being in a relationship with anyone that you really care about, is they get to choose.
Is there anyone in her life that's wise that she trusts?
Her brother.
Have him call her and scream at her. I'm serious.
He really likes the guy, so I haven't seen him like act angrily.
I asked if he was wise.
Oh,
if he's wise, he doesn't think this is a good idea. I'm not saying the guy's a horrible guy. I'm saying this is a horrible deal for your mom. Without put a ring on it, buddy.
Well, the guy probably thinks, if this is I'm going to say in air quotes, a good guy, this guy probably thinks he's offering your mom the world. So maybe somebody needs to get in his ear and make him see, hey, we like you. We think that you're probably trying to take care of our mom, but can you do this the right way? Yeah. Because this way, the way that you're doing it now makes us nervous, because if for some reason it doesn't work out, she's on her butt, right? So maybe that's the way to go at this, is if there's somebody that has the right relationship to talk to him. If he is really the good guy that you guys say he is, that should give him a light bulb moment to go, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Put a ring on it,
buddy. My mom just needs a reality check, too.
Yeah. The problem is she's not looked at the downside. Anytime you're making a big decision, you have to look at the downside. What's the possible negative outcome from this? And it'll keep you from doing some stupid butt stuff if you don't only consider that, sunshine, rainbows, and Skittles. It doesn't always turn out sunshine, rainbows, and Skittles. Especially when the deal is set up poorly from the start, you're kind of asking for it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're asking to have your butt kicked. Life's going to come along and go, you was stupid, here's your butt kicking. Ready? Here you go. And we all get to pay some stupid tax. We've all done some stupid butt stuff, and she's signing up for one here. This is a trip that's going to be harsh. Please don't do this, lady. Please don't do this. Put a ring on it or don't do it. It's pretty simple. Because I got to tell you, it changes the chemistry.
Well, I was going to say, there's no balance of power in this relationship. Nope. She sells everything she has. There's no way in the world she could live in a house probably that he lives in on her side. You know what I'm saying? She has no ability to keep up life.
We need to bring back some of the vernacular from bygone eras.
Let me hear it.
A kept woman.
Oh.
You ever heard that one?
Yes. That's very, I don't want to say the word old, but.
That's ancient.
Yeah,
ancient. That's a kept woman. She's being kept.
Yeah.
For use.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Give you a little chill? Gives me a little chill.
I don't like it.
My dad's stuff, my grandpa's stuff gets angry right then, so I just can't. Put a ring on it. Create your free $Every Dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.